Today on the channel, we're back at it with another Marvel Legend retro card Spider-Man unboxing with a double dose with Spider-Man 2099 and Spider-Venom.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Spider-Man retro card unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Spider-Man 2099 and we got Spider-Venom. But for all your Marvel Legend needs, make sure you're hitting up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Gotta get a deal out there. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And we're back with the retro card series, a favorite sub-series for me from Marvel Legends. There's something very cool about the packaging. Obviously, it's nostalgia. That's the cool factor, especially on this version. And then the newer version of the retro card with a little updated taste to it, but still feels nostalgic, but not quite as nostalgic as 2099 over here. But still, both figures looking very good, and really love this subset line. And we're going to unbox them all here on the channel, as you can imagine. And we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So without further ado, let's dive into it. Let's start with Spider-Venom. I don't know the Spider-Venom character, obviously a little bit newer in the comics, I'm assuming, but we know what happens when you assume. I know all about Venom, I know all about Spider-Man, but not so much Spider-Venom, but hopefully the back of the card will tell us a little bit more. Got that Spider-Man logo up top, you got the thick cardboard Marvel logo up top, Spider-Venom right here, Marvel Legends, window box on the back, UPC and jibber jabber for days down low. You got the cross sell the rest of the wave. We'll unbox them all on the channel. Be ready for that. And we get a little bit of a blurb. Let's see what it says about our friend Spider-Venom. As Eddie Brock and his son Dylan go to war over control of Venom, the symbiote instead chooses to bond with former host Peter Parker and becomes Spider-Venom. That's very interesting. I wonder how Peter Parker dealt with that. Was he happy to have the symbiote back with him? And I think that symbiote was like, I'm over this. I'm over you, Eddie and Dylan. You guys, I'm going back where I'm respected. And that's to Peter Parker. I guess that's what happened there. Very interesting. I wasn't aware of that edge of the story. It looks like we got a Peter Parker head inside here. Or is it a Dylan Brock head? What are we doing? See you later. Goodbye. Oh my gosh. This is hard to get out. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Okay, we got that going on. There we go. See you later up high, goodbye. Spider-Man style, see you later, goodbye. Looks like we get the chains right in here in their own plastic prison. Egypt, take the chains like a young Ronnie James Dio once upon a time. There we go, maybe. Maybe not. Gosh, we got the tape in here. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're taping it all up. We don't want anything going anywhere. See you later, goodbye. Take those chains once again. Plastic prison for Spider-Venom. And we got more tape on the hands. Don't want those hands going anywhere. And we're going to dive into all of it here in a second. There we go. And there we go. See you later. Goodbye. All right, let's get down to business here. Let's get down to Spider-Venom. 2 Fists of Fury out of the package for those spider punches and bunches. We get the wall-crawling hands. You got to have those with any Spider-Man. And then we got the Jimmy Superfly Snook, I love you, brudda hands. So we got those going on. The black and white attack looking good. As we know, black and white, a little hard in the paint application department from time to time. Now we do get these chains, which I guess is part of the story. Maybe they try to chain up the symbiote. Not exactly sure. Does this connect? Oh, I think you can connect it. Yep, you can connect the chain and then you can break it apart if you want to. That's kind of nice. You got the circle here so you can put it around the neck if you need to. You want to display this on Spider-Venom or you want to take it off. Choose your own adventure, plastic chains here. But now diving into Spider-Venom himself. 2 heads, better than 1 with this one. Out of the package, very much symbiote Spider-Man. That's what it reminds me of. You got the black and white attack, the white eyes, the black head, very Spider-Man, and the whole body, very Spider-Man sized, obviously. But the second head is the question here. Is this supposed to be Peter Parker? He looks a little anime-like. Or is this supposed to be Dylan, Eddie Brock's son, which I've never even heard of. Didn't even know Eddie Brock had a kid. Good for him. Good for him. He got one past the goal line one way or another. But you got a little symbiote coming on the side of the face. I could see how this is supposed to be Peter Parker, but at the same time, it doesn't look like what I think of with Peter Parker. So this could be Dylan Brock. I'm going to assume, though, and we know what happens when you assume. I'm going to assume this is Peter Parker here. But not a bad piece of business for what it is, I guess. But this one looking nice. I like the short stature, but also kind of chunky, muscular stature on this one a little bit. Looking good. The black and white attack, of course, has the hallmarks of Spider-Man, the hallmarks of Venom right here. The white and black attack throughout. The only two colors on this figure. You get the big spider on the front, spider on the back. You get the white in the hands, the white on the bottom of the toes, looking very nice. But all black costume, basically what you think of with Spider-Man Venom or Venom Spider-Man or Spider-Venom. This is what I would imagine it to be. Now you do get the butterfly shoulders on this one. Arms go all the way around for us. Ooh yeah, bicep cut and double jointed pinless elbows, playing all the hits. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side, removable. You do got a dumbbell up top plus the ab crunch there. So you got a lot of movement in the waist department there for Spider-Man. Not a bad piece of business. Splits if you need it. Leg goes up for that big spider boot. Thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Boot cut. Ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down. The usual articulation for Marvel Legends. Spider-Man articulation, we're kind of all over the place still, but very nice articulation on this one. Very tight out of the package, but better tight than loose, as we always do say as well. But now, does he fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand? What do you know? Fits right there, ready to go, ready to party with Spider-Venom. A deep cut character for me, one I'm going to have to investigate maybe a little bit more, but going to look cool on my shelf, there's no doubt. I like the looks of this. I'm a big Venom guy, I'm a big Spider-Man guy, so why wouldn't I like this? But one guy I really do like is Spider-Man 2099. I was a little kid going to the comic store every single Wednesday back in those days, and I'll never forget when Marvel released all the 2099 titles. I was all in. Give me Punisher, give me Hulk, give me Spider-Man, obviously. The X-Men 2099, when are we getting those figures? Can we get those figures? And then, was it Ravage? He was like a one-off 2099 character that we never knew in the regular universe. So I would love to see Marvel Legends attempt a 2099 line. Not sure if it had ever happened, but it would be very cool. There was the Doctor Doom 2099. Playing all those 2099 hits is what they're doing, and we're doing it again here. Now, it's funny is it feels like I just opened this figure like just a year ago or whatever, but it's been like 4 or 5 years ago. And in the infancy of the retro card series, we actually got Spider-Man 2099. So this line has been around that we've already circled back to a new Spider-Man 2099. That is absolutely wild to me, but very cool at the same time. So this one, a little bit more classic as far as the card art here. That's my classic Spider-Man logo. That's my classic Marvel Comics logo. Got the cool Toy Biz inspired packaging throughout on here, big bubble window. On the back, cross sell, once again, unboxing all these, UPC, jibber jabber. Tail of the tape, let's see what it says about our friend Spidey. In the year 2099, a lab accident rewrites the genetic code of scientist Miguel O'Hara. O'Hara? Turning him into Spider-Man, and never forget, and we did get his figure in Into the Spider-Verse waves as well. So we've had him a few times over the years, but now we get him here with fresh articulation, I guess is what we'll say. Can I get him out of the package? Oh, there we go. See you later. Goodbye. Spider-Man style ×2. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic 2099 prison, looking very good. Pop him out. Uh-oh. Gotta get that on him. And we got the tape. Gotta have the tape. There we go. There we go. See you later. Goodbye. Let's get down to business here. Let's start with these hands. Got 2 Fists of Fury out of the package, ready for those punches and bunches. Got the wall crawling hands again, the blue and red attack. Seen them before, seen them again. No I love you brutta hands this time, but we do got the claw hands. So this is what I used on the last version, so this one will be a little bit different, I think. But these are nice hands, the claw hands. Not sure if I'd rather have the hands. Is what it is. Now he does got the cape here. The web cape, I guess, is what we'll call it. It plugs in G.I. Joe style into his back. It's supposed to, at least. Oh, there we go. Plugs into his back like so. Not a bad piece of business as well. Diving into this one, it is Spider-Man 2099. Reminds me of the kid waiting in line at the comic book store when they got those. I'll never forget that day. My dad, of course, for years, he would get home from work. Dad, can we go to the comic book store? It's Wednesday, we gotta go. And we'd always go to the comic book store. We'd swing by Toys R Us, and we'd hit either Walmart or Venture. Anybody remember Venture? We'd hit something like that on the way. Always a great day on Wednesday. Hump day for a lot of people. Comic book day for Kyle as a kid. But looking good here in the red and blue attack, looking nice. Got the red Spider-Man 2099 logo on the chest, and the red goes throughout the body. Mostly blue in the body, as you can see. He does got the Batman arm things, forearm guards, whatever you want them to call them. I'm not sure what their technical term is, but they were a weapon when I played with them as a kid. Looking very good. Got the web cape, as we did talk about. And then the blue body throughout. Now, arm does go all the way around for us. We do get butterfly shoulders, bicep cut, double jointed, pinless elbows, playing all the hits, hands back and forth, side to side, head up, down, back, forth, side to side. Pretty good movement under the head on that one. Upper hula hoop plus lower ab crunch, so very similar to our friend over here, Spider-Venom. Big old Spidey splits if you do need them. Goes up for that big boot, man. He could almost kiss his foot if he wanted to. Thigh cut, double jointed pinless knees, smooth as butter. You do got the boot cut, and then you got the ankles back, forth, side to side, up and down, and the toe articulation for Todd McFarlane on the couch. The hits being played here. No toe articulation on the last one, but Spider-Man 2099 going hard. He's going hard with that toe articulation, and I am here for it. Should fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand using code Kyle to save 10%. What do you know? Spider-Man 2099 back in the saddle again like a young, yes, Aerosmith, Todd McFarlane. Looking pretty good, but we've had him in the past, as I said, and it feels like it was just like a year ago, like I said, but man, this is way out of date with these ugly pins. Oh my gosh, get those out of here. Talk about an upgrade here. Still like this one for what it is, but definitely prefer this one. If I was one of those collectors that out with the old, in with the new, this guy would be seeing the door for me. But I can't believe this line's been around that long where we've already circled back to this with Spider-Man 2009. And I did get another Spider-Man here, and we've got so many Spider-Man, so many crazy costumes the last couple of years as Target, Walmart exclusive, regular releases. I can't even keep track. And this guy always reminded me of Spider-Man 2099 as well, and he does share a lot of similarities. And this could be an offshoot brother from the Spider-Verse is what we'll call that one, but not a bad day at the old Spider-Man office. Two very cool Spider-Mans. One's I know a lot about, one I don't really know anything at all about. But that's the beauty of these action figures. Going back to when I was a kid to now, it makes me invest and look into some of these characters, read some of their bios, and get an update on them. So that's how I always did comic books. It was always action figures first, then get into stuff. So your mileage may vary, as we do know, but very fun right here. Pick them up over there at jaystoysandgames.com. But what are your thoughts on these two? Pickups, passes, long game, no game, not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell as we got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships, if that is your thing. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast. Each and every Tuesday, it is The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found and videocast on YouTube. So for a double dose of Spider-Man, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?